Hello and welcome to episode 8, the final episode in the series where we have brought Scamper back from Gosport Marina into Plymouth. Today's journey is a relatively short trip from Yacht Haven Marina out for a quick sail in Plymouth Sound in some glorious sunshine, and then we will be passing up the Tamar past Devonport Dockyard to our swing mooring where the river liner meets the River Tamar just off of Hen Point, and this is just downstream of Saltash Sailing Club. Hello and welcome to Sailing Adventures of Scamper. Let me introduce Scamper to you. She is a Colvik Salty Dog 27, which is a bit misleading because she is only 26.5 feet. Now I'm Phil and this is Jackie, and we are the owners of Scamper. You join us in Plymouth Sound and we are currently facing towards Drake's Island. And yes, once again we have failed to film us leaving the marina, but you're probably used to that now. As you are hopefully enjoying the sights of Plymouth Sound, I just thought I would take this opportunity to explain a little bit about the area. Plymouth Sound is a natural harbour on the south coast of the UK and has been a vital maritime hub for over 3,000 years, dating back to the Bronze Age. As a primary base for the Royal Navy, it hosted historic departures like the Mayflower in 1620 and Darwin's HMS Beagle in 1831, and now serves as the UK's first national marine park. In medieval times, it grew from a trading point into a crucial medieval port, heavily involved in fishing and trade. It also developed into a military and exploration hub, and Sir Francis Drake sailed from here in 1577, and the Sound was the departure point for the Spanish Armada's defeat in 1588. In more recent times, and in 1966, it was the departure point for Sir Francis Chichester's solo circumnavigation. There are also a number of strategic defences dotted around Plymouth Sound. These span from the 15th century blockhouses and the Royal Citadel to 19th century Palmerston forts. Key features include Drake's Island, Mountbatten Tower and the massive land-based forts surrounding the city, built to counter French and Spanish threats. During the 20th century, the defences were adapted for anti-aircraft and anti-submarine roles, with remains of World War II searchlight batteries and the Dragon's Teeth obstruction still visible to the south of Drake's Island. That's probably quite enough of the history lesson, so let's get back to some sailing. Here we are heading towards the western end of the breakwater. we are just about to pass the West Vanguard starboard buoy as we make our way into the River Tamar. The corner of Royal William Yard closest to us is named Devil's Point, and it's not unusual to feel the strength of the tides running through here at sometimes more than 3 knots, and turbulence on the water such as boils and very, very small standing waves can sometimes be seen on the surface. The landscaping and structures behind the West Vanguard buoy is the Royal William Yard, and this was built between 1826 and 1835 and was designed by the architect Sir John Rennie. It is a premier example of Georgian industrial architecture and served as the Royal Navy's main victualling depot. Named after King William IV, it once supplied food, clothing and equipment to the naval fleet. It is now a vibrant Grade 1 listed mixed-use destination and contains many bars, restaurants and some art exhibitions. The 16-acre site is considered to be one of the largest, most intact collections of Grade 1 listed military buildings in Europe, and I can highly recommend a visit if you are coming to Plymouth. You may be able to see the white structure near the centre of your picture, and they are apartments just behind Mayflower Marina. One thing to be aware of if you are staying at Mayflower Marina is the tides can run through the marina at quite a pace and will very easily catch out the unsuspecting yachtsmen. Here we are sailing up the Tamar, and off our port side is the county of Cornwall, and off the starboard side is the county of Devon, and actually more precisely Devonport Dockyard. Devonport Dockyard is the largest naval base in Western Europe and is a major industrial and military hub spread over 650 acres with 4 miles of waterfront. The facility is actually shared by the Ministry of Defence and Babcock International Group. The dockyard is the home port for the Devonport Flotilla, including frigates, amphibious assault ships, and we very often see various other naval vessels, not just from the UK but from other countries as well. It is also the UK's sole site for the deep maintenance and refitting of the Royal Navy's nuclear-powered submarine fleet, so there is always something new to see. We have just arrived at the swing mooring, and Jackie has picked up the bridle and is just pulling it over the anchor rollers at the bow. Now I've just come up to give her a hand just to pull them over while she hooks them over the cleat at the bow. The swing mooring is managed by Saltash Sailing Club in Cornwall, and just off the starboard bow you will see the river liner just coming into view where it joins the River Tamar. And as the weather was absolutely glorious today, I thought it would be a really good opportunity to pop the drone up in the air and get a few shots of the surrounding countryside. As you see us leaving Scamper on the swing mooring for the first time, we've had plenty of time to reflect on the journey, what we've learned about ourselves, sailing, Scamper, and what an epic adventure we've had bringing her home to Plymouth from Gosport Marina. During the planning of the trip, there were plenty of times when Jackie and I thought the journey was just beyond our capabilities and skill. But I'm glad we didn't listen to our self-doubt, because if we had, we wouldn't have been able to experience some absolutely fantastic experiences. For us, the greatest highlight was sailing with a pod of dolphins across Lyme Bay, and that is a memory that we will never forget. If you're still watching at this point, I'd like to thank you for your dedication to the video. I'd also like to thank all the people for watching the first series, commenting on the videos and giving us tips, asking questions and saying how much they enjoy the videos. It really does make a difference and inspires us to continue to make more videos. So you may well be thinking, what's next? Well, we have a couple of videos in the pipeline showing our first ever try at anchoring, and another video where we literally got stopped in our tracks by a nuclear submarine. After that, you will be seeing us haul Scamper out of the water for the winter, and a number of videos showing our first attempts at boat fixing and general maintenance. Thanks for watching this video and the first series, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.
There's two here, Bing.